Decorating Christmas trees. The Christmas tree tradition originated in Germany in the 16th century when Christians started bringing in evergreen trees to symbolize eternal life. By the 1800s, it spread across Europe and then worldwide. The tradition of decorating it with lights, ornaments, and stars has become a symbol of hope and renewal during the darkest time of the year. The star or angel on top of the tree? It symbolizes the Star of Bethlehem, guiding the wise men to Jesus. While you might end up spending an hour trying to untangle those fairy lights, it's all about creating a cozy, festive atmosphere to celebrate life and togetherness. Exchanging gifts. This tradition is directly linked to the biblical story of the three wise men who brought gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to baby Jesus. Over time, this became a way for people to express love and appreciation. Exchanging gifts symbolizes generosity and the spirit of giving, though these days it's sometimes less about spiritual gifts and more about fighting the crowds at the mall to buy the latest gadget. It's the thought that counts, right? Family gatherings and feasting Christmas meals are a time for families to come together, whether it's a big roast turkey, seafood, or a unique local dish. Historically, food was a symbol of abundance and gratitude, with families gathering to celebrate the harvest. Over time, this became an important way to bond with loved ones and share a meal. The feast is the heart of Christmas because no one can argue. Food brings everyone together. Preparing 12 dishes. In countries like Poland, Ukraine, families traditionally prepare 12 different dishes for Christmas Eve dinner, each representing one of the 12 apostles. This practice symbolizes completeness and abundance, as well as the generosity of the season. The number 12 was chosen to reflect the apostles, but it also has roots in a more spiritual tradition of providing for all who may need it. It's a meal meant to be shared, and it's said that the more dishes you prepare, the more luck and prosperity you will receive in the coming year. Setting an extra plate. In some cultures, especially in Eastern Europe, families set an extra plate at the Christmas table in case a stranger or traveler shows up. This gesture symbolizes hospitality and generosity. The extra plate represents an open door to anyone who might need help or a meal, something that dates back to ancient customs of showing generosity to the less fortunate. The extra plate is a reminder that Christmas is about caring for the less fortunate and keeping an open heart for strangers. Santa Claus. The figure of Santa Claus is based on Saint Nicholas, a 4th century bishop known for his generosity and secret gift-giving. Over time, his story merged with Norse mythology and evolved into the jolly old man we know today. Santa's global popularity is a result of his universal message of kindness and joy. In different countries, he takes on various names and forms: Père Noël in France, Father Christmas in the UK, or the Weihnachtsmann in Germany. But his purpose remains the same: spreading happiness and delivering gifts to children all around the world. Christmas lights. The use of Christmas lights began with candles placed on Christmas trees in the 17th century in Germany. It was a way to represent Christ as the light of the world, who came to dispel the darkness. Over time, as electricity became more widespread, those candles were replaced with electric lights, turning the tradition into a massive holiday display that now spans entire neighborhoods. Today, Christmas lights are more than just for trees. They light up streets, homes, and even entire towns. It's a symbol of joy and celebration during the darkest days of the year. Nativity scenes. Nativity scenes, or creches, are commonly seen during the Christmas season, especially in Christian-majority countries. They represent the birth of Jesus and serve as a visual reminder of the religious meaning behind Christmas. This tradition began in Italy in the 13th century when Saint Francis of Assisi created the first living nativity scene. Now, nativity scenes are a staple in homes and churches worldwide, each scene depicting the manger, the Holy Family, and sometimes the animals and angels that were present at Jesus' birth. Church services and midnight mass. Attending church or midnight mass is a tradition that many families observe to reflect on the birth of Christ and celebrate the spiritual meaning of Christmas. The practice of attending a service on Christmas Eve began centuries ago in Christian communities. The midnight mass is especially significant as it symbolizes the moment Jesus was born, marking the beginning of his life and mission. For many, it's a time of quiet reflection, even if you're half wishing the sermon was a little shorter so you can make it home before 2 a.m. Caroling and singing Christmas. Songs caroling started as a form of community celebration in medieval Europe. People would go from house to house, singing songs about the changing seasons and later about the birth of Christ. But let's face it, our idea of caroling now is blasting Christmas music from the comfort of our cars. It's a tradition that emphasizes joy and unity, with music connecting people during the holiday season. And whether you're singing in the streets or jamming to Mariah Carey, it's all about spreading cheer. Advent calendars. The tradition of Advent calendars originated in Germany in the 19th century as a way for children to count down the days until Christmas. Originally, families would mark the days by drawing on the wall or lighting a candle. Today, Advent calendars are everywhere, from chocolate-filled ones to luxury beauty product calendars. This tradition helps build anticipation and excitement, giving us a little treat each day to remind us that Christmas is getting closer. The hardest part? Stopping yourself from opening all windows in the first day. Celebrating with snow has long been associated with Christmas, partly because of its wintry, magical qualities, and partly because it creates the perfect setting for a festive holiday. In places where snow is a regular part of Christmas, it symbolizes purity and peace. For those who live in warmer climates, fake snow has become a popular way to recreate the magic. Just remember, Christmas might not guarantee snow, but it definitely guarantees someone getting stuck in their driveway. And of course, Merry Christmas, everyone! Wherever you are and however you celebrate, don't forget that Christmas isn't about the presents. The heart of Christmas is about coming together. Whether it's around a tree or a feast, share the joy, make memories with your loved ones, and keep the spirit of kindness alive. Wishing you all warmth, laughter, and a truly magical holiday.